In the mid-1980s, a young actor stood outside a Los Angeles casting office, trying to look confident while his nerves screamed otherwise. He'd been auditioning for months. Commercials, sitcoms, even student films. But this one felt different. The film had a time machine, a skateboard, and a script that everyone in town was buzzing about. It was called Back to the Future. For this struggling actor, the chance to be part of something that big could finally change everything. He walked into the room, delivered his lines, tried to stay cool, and walked out thinking, maybe this time. Days passed. The phone never rang. Another actor got the role, and not just any role. It was the part that would launch Michael J. Fox into superstardom. Twist, twist, twist of fate radio. For a lot of people, that would have been the end of the dream. But for this actor, the sting of rejection became something else. Fuel. He doubled down on his craft, taking whatever roles he could find. Commercials, one-off guest spots, even voice work. Anything to stay close to the art. He started noticing something. The best stories weren't always in the blockbusters. Sometimes the most interesting roles were the smallest ones. The kind that let you disappear into a character instead of trying to be a star. The years went by and Hollywood kept passing him by. Friends from acting class landed steady gigs. Some quit entirely. But he kept showing up, reading scripts, hustling, staying ready. And then came a call for a new TV show. It was a quirky little series about a blue-collar father with a dry sense of humor and an eccentric family. The job didn't pay much, but it was steady work. The show was Malcolm in the Middle. Finally, the actor had a platform, a place to stretch, to experiment, to build a character people loved. His timing was sharp, his delivery effortless, his charm unmistakable. Viewers saw him as the lovable goofball dad, and for a while, he was perfectly happy being that. But deep down, he knew there was something darker, something deeper he could bring to the screen. Years later, he got another call. This time, the role couldn't have been more different. A mild-mannered chemistry teacher, diagnosed with terminal cancer, who decides to start cooking meth to provide for his family. The project was low budget. Not one expected it to last more than a season. But this actor saw something in it, something raw and real. It was a chance to explore transformation itself, how one moment, one choice, can turn a man's life upside down. He poured everything he had into the part. Every ounce of pain, patience, and persistence built up over decades of rejection came spilling out. Week by week, the audience watched his character evolve from desperate to dangerous. And television history was made. Oh, I loved that show. The show became a global phenomenon. Critics hailed it as one of the greatest series ever made. And the actor who once lost out on Back to the Future didn't just find success. He defined a new era of storytelling. The irony wasn't lost on him. The man who'd missed his chance to play in a story about time travel had, in a way, rewritten his own past. That actor was Bryan Cranston. From rejected auditions to the Emmy stage, his journey became a masterclass in resilience. Proof that the doors that close on us sometimes point to the ones we're meant to build ourselves. Because sometimes missing your big break isn't the end of the story. It's just the beginning of the one you were meant to tell. This has been Twist of Fate Radio. I'm Angela Clark. Until next time, remember, sometimes the smallest choices lead to the biggest consequences. Want to explore more stories like this? Visit twistoffateradio.com. There you can read more details about this story and others like it. Plus, you can submit your own Twist of Fate story to be considered for a future episode. You never know what twist of fate is coming next.